Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Live Boldly newsletter. My name is Christopher D. Connors, and thank you so much for checking me out. You may very well have found me somewhere in the wild world of the internet, perhaps on Medium. I'm one of the top writers on the site. Recently had a very popular article called The 10 Qualities of an Emotionally Intelligent Person, and perhaps you found me that way, or maybe on LinkedIn. Either way, thank you very much for subscribing. The goal here is to bring you evergreen content chock full of great personal development lessons, emotional intelligence, success, and how to live a virtues and values-based life. This week's topic is around starting and finishing. We're so inundated these days with the process. We see it in the sports world. You might be familiar with the Philadelphia 76ers, their process, and a lot of what you hear now in marketing and business is, it's the process. What about starting and finishing? So I thought I would take a quote from one of my favorite actors, Denzel Washington. And he once said, "Without commitment, you'll never get started. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish." So think about that in the context of your life, of where you are right now. There's a process to be followed for sure. And I'm a big believer in having a game plan. But more importantly, you gotta start. And I thought of a conversation I had recently with one of my coaching clients, and she was telling me a little bit more about the direction she saw for herself, and frankly, she just simply hadn't gotten started on what she really wanted to do most, and she was talking so much in the future about a lot of plans for where she really wanted to be, and I said, most importantly, you have to begin. I think all of us, we get concentrated on the process, we think we know what we want to do, but it's a whole different story to actually start. And then, of course, we always need a closing plan as part of any game plan that we have to finish. So I used that Denzel quote, and I learned of a story of his where he talked about in the beginning of his career, and for any actor, really for anybody beginning, think about it, you're looking for opportunity. And he talked about how at the beginning of his career, he made a very conscious decision to not just jump at the first role that came his way. He really concentrated on things that aligned with his values and aligned with his long-term plan. And he said, frankly, I didn't just want to jump at anything. I knew that when I wanted to get started, that I had to bring positive energy and enthusiasm into what I did. And if I just jumped at anything, I really wouldn't want to actually have that energy. I'd almost come with a negative energy to the set, and that's when I knew it wasn't the right thing for me. So in order to get started, know that it's the right thing. Believe it, but then go for it. Don't make the mistake of waiting around too long and thinking that that perfect time is going to come, when in reality, it may never come. It's never going to be perfect, but it's always better to get started. And know when to finish. Know when to close out the deal. You can find me at christconnors.com. The goal here is to be, again, sharing really great content with you on a weekly basis. Give me feedback and let me know how I'm doing. In the coming weeks, as we get ready for the new year, I'm going to be sending out a checklist to you completely for free as part here of the newsletter, and also a new ebook called Maximum Impact. So for any of you who are my email subscribers, look for that content for me, and I'm really excited to share more with you. Shoot me an email, chris@christconnors.com. I want to learn more about you and what value that you're getting out of this content and any other great ideas that you might have for this video message coming up. Have a great week. I'll see you soon.